Red Roses.
What, obviously not the result you guys wanted last night, but what did you guys like from what you did on defense as a whole throughout the game?
It was good defensive outing. I think it could have been better. Just finishing possessions with rebounds. I think they had 13 plus offensive rebounds that we probably could have did a little bit better. But first seed in the game, I think we did well defensively, and we just gotta take that momentum on the defensive end, into the game tomorrow.
Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Josh, Scott from Picayune. How challenging is it knowing the urgency that each of these games that exists with each of these games, but at the same time you've got Zion's minutes are kind of all over the place, and you guys don't have like a regular rotation that you can count on. How difficult is that for you guys to kind of incorporate?
My fault. Can you redo that? Changing the camera, I wasn't paying attention.
I was just saying, with the urgency that you guys are putting on every one of these games, how difficult is it to incorporate Zion when those minutes are kind of, unorthodox the way that he's being used to start quarters and small stretches like that?
It's definitely unfortunate, but for him, he's a once in a generation type player, so we gotta, definitely look at the long term for him. But I mean, we just gotta go out there and hoop. Whether that's, whether he has 3 minutes, 5 minutes a quarter, whatever it is, we gotta go out there and just hoop when he's out there, use him to, to our advantage. And then when he doesn't, we have guys that are fully capable of stepping up and filling that void that he, that's left when he's not out there. So obviously, sometimes, yesterday was a little bit of a challenge, but we know what it is moving forward, and we just gotta make the best of it. Guys are gonna have to step up and play bigger roles until he's fully able to be out there without any restrictions. So, and I think we're very capable of doing that.
We'll go ahead.
What's up, Josh? This is Will Dillery with The Athletic. It was obvious that the pace really slowed down there in the fourth quarter. How much of that was you guys just getting used to playing in a full game again? And how long do you think it'll take for you guys to get back to that rhythm where you keep that up for an entire game the way you want to?
Part of it definitely, just kind of playing a full game. Obviously preseason or exhibition, scrimmages, whatever you want to call them. We weren't doing that, and we haven't done it for 4 months. So I think part of it was definitely kind of getting used to playing a full game again. And, the clock is ticking, so we can't make any more excuses. We got to just go and make things happen, especially in the fourth quarter, pushing the pace. That's what we do well, and that's what we got to do. You can't. There's no time for us to be like, we got to kind of slowly get back into it. We're not third, fourth, or fifth seed in the West and be able to just kind of slowly ramp up. We got to, hit the ground running, and we got 7 more games to get into the playoffs.
Hey Josh, Christian Clark with Null.com. Kind of in that same vein, I mean, this is such a unique situation because you've had the 4 months off or whatever, but there's just no margin for error really. I mean, how difficult is it operating, knowing there's no margin for error, but you're just not that sharp because you haven't played. I mean, nobody is.
We dug our own grave in that sense. We didn't start the season off well. We had a 13-game losing streak, and if we won 5 of those games, we'll be in control of the 8th seed right now. So, it is what it is, and we know that. We know there's no excuses. That we got to go out there and just hoop, no matter what. Teams have the same problem we had. A lot, all these other teams haven't been playing for the last 4 months. They haven't been playing 30. The main guys haven't been playing 30, 35 plus minutes. So we're all in the same boat. So there's no room for excuses. We just got to go out there, play our game, and we got to want it more than these other teams. We're fighting for something that we really want, and if we really want it, we got to go out there and do it, and not make any excuses.
Anything else for Josh? All right, great. Thanks, Josh.